There you go. Hello, hello, hello. Check, 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 check. Is that working? Is anything working? Check, check, check. I don't think that did it. Volume is super low. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I got a new camera, so it's kind of audio input. Use device timestamps. Yeah, it's there if you crank it. But afraid to blow my eardrums when he fixes it. Ha 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 ha. Hold on. That should have done it. Is it not? Hold on. That does that. This does this. Filters rename, remove. No. Audio input, video capture, video. Audio input capture. Are you? Is it there? Cause my other one's like pegging to the red, so it's showing that it's really doing good. Hold on. Bluetooth and other devices. I don't need that. Hold on. Boop 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 boo boop 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 boo. Stream webcam. You can hear me good on there. Oh, okay. All right. My wife says we're all good. So if Mama says we're good, we're good. Oops. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I know. Is it back on? Huh? I'm on here. Yeah, leave it or turn down. All right. Leave it. he said leave it or turn it down slightly. Okay, I'll turn it down. It's pegging up into the red, so that's probably not where I want to be. All right. How is that? Well, see, I have this can. I don't know if you guys could tell the quality of the video, and you can see my ugly face now, way better. But I went and got a camera today, and um, now I'm able to. I mean, now and I'm using the speaker on it, so yeah. Leave it or turn down slightly, but you're good. There we go. All right, that's what I like. That's what I like. Dan says that's good. Yeah, see the other speaker, the audio input capture, the other speaker for the laptop. I used to have to scream in it for it to get up in the green. So that's like every night I'm sitting here screaming into the computer. I'm having to eat Halls because my throat feels like it's on fire. So I got lucky with this. Camera looks good. Sweet. I got I got lucky. I was looking on Facebook today, and somebody put on there that they were selling like a whole gaming package, and they wanted it was $1,100 worth of stuff. It was new, and they wanted $750. So I messaged them and I said, "Hey, can I just buy the camera?" I didn't tell them that it's impossible to find the camera, and they said, "Well, we want to sell the whole package." Fish Tropic. Oh yeah, Fish Tropic, Dan Slee, Mike Green, Monica, everybody, welcome to the stream. Sorry about all that, but they said well, we want to sell the whole package, but if we can't sell the whole package by tonight, you can buy the camera. I said okay. So they messaged me like 10 minutes later, and they said somebody approached them and said they want to buy everything but the camera. So then they said, okay, well, if you want the camera, you can come get it. And I said, okay. How much is the camera? And they said $75. I said, okay. And so a couple minutes later, they said, well, you are the first one to inquire, but we've had about 8 people contact us in the last couple minutes, and they all want the camera, and somebody's offered $85. So you take $85, or we pay $85. And I thought, I can't even get a 920 for less than 150, and this is a 922 that I was kind of told to get by some of my techie guys in here. And so I said, yeah, all right, I'll give you $85. So me and the Lukester hopped in the car, and it was like a 25-minute ride. They were really nice people. I mean, the dude was super, super nice, younger, really pleasant. Yeah, real nice. They lived in a nice one of those condominiums, the ones that are all attached. They're all together, so you have like a small condo, then you have a big condo, then a small condo, then a big condo. It's like a single floor, double floor, single. Oh yeah, it came with this little tripod. I mean, it's cat's meow. It's really nice. Jerk move on their part, but glad you still got. I know, because when they said, will you give us 85? I said, wait a minute, didn't we make a deal on 75? And the message came across on my phone saying, look, many people want it, and they offered us $85. I didn't want to be disrespectful, because I can't buy them anywhere. I've called people in other states, everything, to see if I can get one, and they have the same issue. So I was like, whatever. And when I got there, I told them, Fish Room Fever, what's happening? Welcome to the stream. When I got there, I told him, I said, well, just to let you know, I would have given you $100 for it. But he's like, yeah, we used it. He said, we may have touched it twice. I said, yeah. He's like, literally, we haven't used it. And I guess they went and bought all this equipment, and their headphones were all wireless and stuff, and it didn't work for their type of gaming or something. I don't know. They weren't able to hear, and the people weren't able to hear them. So I'm not going to argue. But yeah, so $85, I got a Logitech C922, which is cheaper than the store. I got the box, the tripod, and everything. It's like literally brand new. The wire still has the bends in them because they didn't use it. So they said that they set it up, put it on the tripod, and they like adjusted it twice, left it there, and then it didn't even have dust on it. Because it has all little holes. There's not even dust on it. So I think I did pretty good. Anthony's Fishy Friends. So, yeah, that's, Perfect Payback. Yeah. Like I said, they're really nice. They asked what the names of our YouTube channels were, because their kids like to watch YouTube channels. So that's why I'm putting in here that they were very nice, which they were. It's not a lie. They were very pleasant people. Like they said they weren't trying to be mean by raising the price, but they said after we got off the phone, they said the phone was going off so much that they were like, "Why does everybody want this camera?" And then I guess they looked it up and realized that no one has them. So they're kind of like, realized they jumped the gun on putting it up for sale so fast, so cheap. But hey, that's what happens when you wait. When you take your time and you wait. It's kind of like what is that? The bulls on the top of the hill. I don't know. I don't want to say it on. I don't want to say it on YouTube. In case there's kids watching. In case there's little kiddos with parents watching. Don Cervantes. Good evening, sir. Welcome to the chat. Oh, did audio and video both much better? Yeah, because I'm not even screaming no more, but I could see my inputs going all the way up to into the yellow, like topping out and just barely touching into the red. So kind of like shrimp. Yeah. Great picture. Thank you, Fish Tropic. Thank you. So I put it by a tank and it made the shrimp look incredible. It made my Fissidens look incredible. But today I wanted to video it like this because I'll do some more homework on it. Tomorrow I have I have my big order coming in tomorrow of stuff that I want to start, new stuff I want to start carrying here. And you guys really aren't going to be able to see it. You'll see it better tomorrow. I'll show it to you tomorrow, but right there is the new Sulawesi set up. I did, well, I won't tell you. I'll show it to you tomorrow. But that's going to be the tank. It's got the heater in it. It's got everything in it. I actually have to tone my water down a little bit. My wastewater out of my RO because it's so high. The GH is 10 and the KH is 5 on my wastewater. So I want to get it down to like 8, the GH around 8. So all I have to do is drain out a little, put some RO in it, and bam! And I didn't even need anything special. I need to find some Sulawesi salt though. But my RO is so mineralized. It should be really cool. Chubby Guppy, welcome to the stream, my friend. How are you doing? Luke's guppies are doing great. They're excellent. They're swimming around. They're just super healthy. And so are the vampire or whatever they are, the ones that reach out and grab the food like this and eat. They're so cool. Great addition to the tank. Really happy that we put them in there. The prawns are doing very good. I have more prawns coming. John Larson, hello and welcome to the stream. Great, Brian. Thanks. Glad to hear it. Yes, sir. I just want to let you know how good your quality is on your guppies. It's really nice to actually have guppies show up and not die. I heard Sulawesi salt can be found in Sulawesi. I know, right? And I don't know if people in Sulawesi have the internet. So I have to somehow, I don't know, send them a message. But yeah, I barbecue prawns. Yes, sir. But I have prawns coming. They were going to come today, but my guy, hopefully he'll be on here a little bit. Missing Shrimp showed up today from Florida. Oh, nice. Nice. So you didn't have to threaten anyone. They showed up on time. Hey, it's happening, I guess, all over the place with Post. Like I said, I sent a package out to Cooper Cichlids, and I sent it out on a Tuesday. It didn't get there till the following Monday, and they all live. So Um, yeah. So everyone kind of, that's, I mean, I sent a package out today. But I'm not worried. It's 2 bags. I added extra water, so if for some reason it doesn't get dropped off on Saturday, it'll sit for Sunday, which is totally fine. Where they're going, it's really warm, and they'll be happy. They won't be cold, and they'll show up just fine. Fish Tropic. What's that? What? Fever today you use code Fish Tropic 69 and get 4 free shrimp with the order. What? What's that? You're not selling shrimp on my channel, are you? Fish Tropic? You wouldn't do that to me, would you? Yeah, if it's cross country, I'm finding it's delayed. If it's on West Coast, I get it super fast, almost faster than normal. So 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 how long you think it'll make it from me? I mean, it's 2 days. I believe it's. Let me see what it said. Oh, this ain't yours. Yours is around some. Oh, it's probably upstairs still. Yeah, it's upstairs. Yours would be upstairs. But I'm sure it's 2 days. You know you want shrimp fever. No, I don't want shrimp fever. Nope. 2 to 4 days. Really, even if it says 2 days, it could take 4 days to get to you. Well, that sucks. That's what I'm saying. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So hopefully it makes it to you by Saturday. But if not, they'll be totally fine. Like I said, they're really strong. Like I added extra water, so it'll be all right. Yep, they will be good. Yep, took a little Luke up there to. Nice. All right, cool. It says Saturday. I hope it gets there all in one piece. Cause yeah, I even almost forgot to put the Fissidin in there. Holy crap! Had everything ready to go, and I can't remember what it was. Something made me. I don't know. Something. I don't know. And then I was just like, holy crap! I turned around and got it out of there, and that's why the Fissidin in there now is half the size of what it was. See, just that one little one there now. Well, it's not little. It's probably yay big around, but there it is. Chubbs Aquatics. What's going on? Big Chubbs. Chubbs is a well-known gator wrangler down in the great state of Louisiana. If anyone would like gator wrangling videos, give Chubbs a message. He sent me some stuff on some gators yesterday. Holy heck, he's holding them like they're kittens in his living room. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. I mean, I've only seen gators on TV. I mean, still, it's kind of like TV. I saw it on a picture, but it's different. And then he showed me some gadgets that they use to skin larger animals with. So you know, and so how they protect themselves so they don't get cut up by the teeth and stuff. It's you know, real cool stuff because it's like you know what you know, stuff that goes on every day in people's lives that you really don't, you know, you don't know how they do it. So you could ask yourself, wow, I wonder how they do that. And he kind of, you know, answered the question for me. Got some good stuff today. Yeah, if anybody, let me just say, uh, if anyone's curious in, I don't know, some cool fish or something, you know, that you can't really get, give Chubbs Aquatics a call. Look him up on Facebook. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Lisa Perez, how's it going? How's it going, Lisa? Hey, how come I seen, did you butcher your son's hair? That wasn't very nice. You cut his hair up pretty bad, didn't you? I would have been upset. He didn't look, down on the bayou. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, he sent me some pictures of some real cool fish yesterday. Um, just really neat, you know, that things that you can get, you know, from people that you don't even know that you can get. Um, uh, hey, get off my cords. What are you doing? My dog's laying on my cords. I don't know. What's Chubbs? What's your what's it under again? Your Facebook? You need to name your Facebook Chubbs Aquatics. Oh yeah, you would have the same problem I did. Um, it is. I don't know what the .com and stuff is. Hold on. His name is. Hold up. Wait a minute. Where was it? It was a joke. Oh, I know, Lisa. I'm just messing with you. I seen that. It said it was a joke. It looked cool. It looked like one of those old tattoos where somebody shaves their chest all the way across, and there's a dude like a mouse pushing a lawnmower or something. You ever see one of them from back in the 80s and stuff, and early 90s, late 80s? Chubb's channel, down on the bayou. I mean, it's just the stuff is super cool. That's what I'm saying. If you guys want to see like gators and stuff, this guy is off the hook. And he's he messaged me today, FaceTime me today, and he's just a normal dude. I mean, you know, like probably younger than me, but it's like if I was to see him on the street, I wouldn't even know. La, 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 la. All right, this is that's Mr. Chubbs's hookup there. Like I said, it's I'm not putting them out there to sell anything for them. I just think that I mean, because um, I mean, we all can do a channel, but his stuff is just I mean, super cool. I mean, he sent me pictures where he's just holding gators and stuff. That's what I'm saying. He's got stuff. I mean, your kids can see. It's. He showed me boats today down there that they put on the bayou. All that stuff. I mean, it's incredible. He showed me, sent me pictures of fish that I've never seen before that grow in the waters down there that he keeps. Little fish and stuff. So the guys, um, it's really neat. It's a whole nother experience. It's like going to the zoo, but going to their zoo where you live. It was pretty cool. Man, do people not have a sense of humor no more? We just wanted to make people laugh in these trying times. It was my son's idea. What do you mean, no one has a sense of humor? I thought it was hilarious. I just thought I'd give you a hard time because I saw that you put there that it was a joke. Because people didn't know that it was a joke until you put it was a joke. So I was like, well, next time I see her, I'm going to act like I didn't know it was a joke. But I knew it was a joke. It was kind of funny. Yeah, it was. I mean, I've never been to Louisiana, so maybe that's why it was interesting to me to see. I mean, I didn't even see much. He was just at his buddy's house there, building a door and stuff. But it was like right there, he's just showing me stuff, how they skin fish and how they, it was interesting to see that, you know, this guy just called me on Facebook and I'm seeing something where I've never been before in my life, and he's like teaching me stuff while I'm driving my car to go buy this camera. So it was pretty cool. It was the best $2 I've spent. So not you, my family and friends. Oh, okay, okay. YouTube.com/channel says donations are appreciated. But yep, yeah, he's got. I mean, plants, all sorts of stuff. You don't see. That's what I'm saying. It's life. I don't know. There's been times where I see stuff and I'm like, where do you get stuff like that from? Well, he's a guy like that. Has stuff that where you go, where you get stuff like that from? Well, from Chubbs Aquatics. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Check them out. It was educational. So, how is everybody's Wednesday going? Today is my trash day. So, when I'm done here, I still have to go outside and haul my bags of grass outside, out to the front. Yeah, Lisa, that's what I'm saying. I got, the guy sends me pictures like he's holding up kittens like this, and he's holding big, huge gators. I mean, they're probably like 4 or 5 foot long. Them things are solid muscle. I'm like, not only is it cool, but the dude's crazy. I mean, so I'm not holding no gator like that. But yeah, it was really cool. Your son would really like it. He could probably send you some pictures. And like I said, he's got. Just holler at the guy. You'll see. Um. Yeah, but yeah. What? Yep. Took Luke with me. Oh, went to the pet store. Got the stuff for the Silvacy tank. Um, so, these are, I was told that these are homebred or bred Silvacies. They're wild Silvacies that were bred, which makes them a lot stronger. They're not, just just wild caught Silvacies that, somebody's trying to sell and they went from their wild habitat into your tank. Like my wild Ketagons. So these have, of course been bred, tank bred. Um, He said, well, I'll send you all of them that I have left. I thought I was going to get like 50. He's got 5. So tomorrow morning, I will get a whole 5 Siloases until he orders me more, I think, next week. So, anyways, I'm really happy because I just want to see those little socks going around like that. So my wife kind of fell in love with them. So that's why I literally gutted that tank. Left, a lot of bacteria. Same sponge. I didn't clean nothing. All I did was suck out the substrate. Sucked out probably 95% of the water. Had a bunch of water in a container too that I could put back in it. Put all the algae covered stones in it. The only thing new in that tank is the substrate, but I put 20 milligrams or 20 milliliters of my live bacteria in there to help it really kick on, because I'm going to put a light from over at my tanks over there that's for 10 gallons. I'll go steal it off the prawn tank and I'll put it on that tank all night. And I'll let it run all night, every night, even when they're in it. And now I'll have to put separators probably to separate the tanks next to it so it doesn't disturb them. I'll cover, because I want, at Siloaces, they want as much algae as possible. So there's a lot of, all the dragonstone in there is covered in algae. So they're going to do good. But a whole 5, I mean. And then I had, did he mention whether his colony throws blues or not? He did not. 4 foot is a baby. See what I'm saying? 4 foot's a baby. Yeah. Whatever. I wouldn't even touch a 12-inch one in the pet store, let alone 4 foot. But it'd sure be cool to see up front. I mean, right in front of my face. That would be the coolest thing. So I would talk to my wife about, see if she would want to take a trip to Louisiana, because we like certain foods, and Cajun-y foods is, stuff, it's kind of stuff we like. So we were thinking that maybe go down there and, maybe go down and visit for a little bit, to go on vacation. I haven't never taken my family on vacation. So, I mean, it'd be a good time to do it because you can't go nowhere. No one's around. So, drive there, see a couple things, and come back. No, he did not, Dan. I'm sorry. I think I did say that. That's the thing at Caradina Dennerly, by the way. They are super cool. Yeah, they're red with they're like the wine red with the spots, with the all white socks. So I'm really excited. I always want to do it, but then I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna get into that, heaters and such. But he says these are really, really, really strong, and he doesn't even keep them with Siloace salt. So he said if your water's good, and my minerals are, way high, so he said just tone it down to where my GH is 8. So just drain some water out, put some RO in there, and it's perfect. So, and I have crushed coral. I have 2 inches of crushed coral in the back of the tank, and I got it. I put separators all in there, and I made it sweet. And then the front of it is a real thin layer of black sand, so it really makes it pop. And then the dragonstone is brown, but it's all covered with algae. So I mean, I have tons of stuff. I have wood. I have tons of stuff covered with algae. So I could be feeding them for a month. Says, yep, a few shades of red, varying amounts of blue in the white spots, and occasionally a blue ghost pops up. Oh, nice. Well, the thing is here's the thing, is they're expensive. So what I want to do is I want to get like a big fat colony in there, and that's what I'm gonna when he gets his next order. Um, I'm gonna put a lot in there and get it to where they. I mean, not like 100, but once they start breeding, I'm gonna start selling them. You know, because I want to start getting that, get it going. You know, so I think that'd be cool. Um, that's why I chose a 10 instead of a 5 because I want to put like 40 of them in there. You know, 40 or 50 of them in there. I mean, they're real small. And then once they start to breed, once they're, you know, so comfortable that they just start breeding, then he said that they breed a lot and fast. They breed faster than Neocaridina. So if I can do that, then I'll start selling them. But he's kind of like fronting them to me because I mean they're expensive, you know. I don't know, I can't remember. But he overnight, I called him just before I got on here to make sure I go to bed, and you know. But I got 100 Amanos coming, so I have Amanos coming. When I went to go get the stuff for that tank, that's really hard now, dude. It seems like I'm way backwards. But anyways, they were already hitting me up for Amanos, so that's good. That store needs them, so maybe I can dump them really quick. I don't know, because it's like, but I'm putting them in my tanks. I'm telling you right now. Um, all these, I don't care. Amanos here here you come. They don't know what's gonna hit them. They are getting Amanos in there. Uh, fatten them up like cattle and then sell them. But yeah, Chubbs Aquatics in Louisiana YouTube channel. Watch his videos, like, subscribe, and be notified. Thank you very much, Monica. All right, that's all Chubbs gets. See, it's all he paid me for. He doesn't get any more. Don't market him anymore. He gave me $250 today. That's it. That's all he gets. No more. Sorry, Chubbs. Time's up. So yeah. And the red Calcios, Dan, that me and you were talking about, buddy. See, look at that. I call you buddy like we grew up together down the street from each other, but I like that, you know, that friendship here. They are coming, he said, like 20, I don't know, 25 or 26. So that's what's taken the home of the tank of the shrimp that you helped me find a new home for, Dan. Thank you very much. And they will be in there tomorrow morning. So I'm really happy about that. Because, see, that tank was supposed to be for a shrimp colony. And the one over here on the bottom where I have my red mixed pintos, that's supposed to be for a shrimp colony too. But I got the red mixed pintos because, you know, I didn't know if people would be like, well, I don't want just redheaded pintos. Do you have zebra pintos, you know, so that's why I got the mixed, but I have them in a 20 long. I mean, it's not the place for them. I mean, unless they start breeding, but I wanted to put them in a 10 and have them breed because I didn't, you know, it's not like I got 200 of them, you know, but I wanted them to breed, but I think that the 20 long might be too big for them to find each other. I subscribed. I love Louisiana at Chubbs Aquatics. Come on. Well, hey, anything more you say about Chubbs, he owes me money. So it doesn't matter. That's 50 cents. Sorry, Chubbs. I personally really like the ones selected for high gold head and lots of red bars. Nice. Red Calcios will be a fun project. Well, it's not only fun, Dan. It's I mean, I'm doing it because I want to. I want to get as much as I can at a certain price point. You know, it's like everywhere I turn, people are popping up selling shrimp. You know, hey, I'm selling shrimp now. hey, I bought some shrimp. I'm selling shrimp now. But I just want to be known as the guy that has just about everything you can get and not break the bank. It's I don't know if I mean, I know the Dragon Blood Blues are expensive, but I don't want to get like, Galaxy. I mean, I do, but what are they called? Snowflakes. Those are Galaxy fish bones with a lot of spots, a lot of Galaxy to them. But I don't want to go too expensive. I mean, I maybe one expensive tank, but I'm trying to that's what I'm saying. It's trying to make it so everyone can enjoy the rarities and the nice stuff that comes with keeping shrimp. Come on. Instead of only being able to afford neocaridinias because they're afraid that they can't afford an RO machine and then buy shrimp when actually ROs are real cheap. Today anyways. The newer advanced ones, they're affordable anyways. Dancing, yeah. I actually messaged my buddy and asked him because he has old girls black ones. He's the only one not the only one I know that. Well, he's the only one that I know personally that sells them, and I've been waiting. And he always tells me, Brian, whenever you're ready, because again, expensive, But knowing people like I do, I might get $1 discount. Which is $1 is good if you're buying 20 of them. That's $20 off. But the more I sell, I turn around to buy different shrimp. Cause see now look the Siloaces, I'm setting that up to get them here to show everybody. Hopefully, how easy it is to breed Siloace, at least the ones that I can get, since they're already since they've already been bred from the wild, caught. They caught them wild and then they bred them. So the strength of them. Man, the goddamn beagle just came over here, shit his pants. Oh, stinks. Oh my god. Whew. Feel dizzy. Oh my god. But if I could show people, that it's quite easy. Like I said, I've always wanted to order them or own them, and I showed my wife was the day before yesterday or something. She's like, I was like, you like them? She's like, I'm telling you right now, if you get them to sell, I don't care. We're keeping some for ours. That's what I'm saying. Well, I don't like get stuff here to the one and only channel for the best shrimp food supplies and knowledge. Like the stream, subscribe, and be notified. Hey, you like how that comes up? Russian 788? That's because they used to call me Big Russian. I just want to, I want to be the one that's bringing it all to everybody at a, it's not like I'm going to drop my prices and do this, but what I'm trying to do is get everything that's financially affordable for people like me, which work, or just, even if you don't have a job, if you're not old enough for a job, but what I'm just trying to say is just in a financial bracket to where, you can afford some things and you're not missing your bills. That's where I'm at. We can, like, all this didn't come overnight. I don't know how many of these tanks were free. I don't know how many I scrubbed late nights in the laundry room with vinegar and and hot water. You know what I'm saying? It's I've hustled and bustled to get all this together. To do it. I mean, if you guys remember, I had a DIY canister that I had all the tubes coming from, but it worked, and it was my way of doing things. I mean, PVC is not expensive, but I knew that everything that was on that side of the basement was coming over here. Me and my wife and my son, we all have a mental picture of what we want. I mean, Luke just wants toys everywhere hanging from the ceiling, so that picture we had to put over to the side. But me and my wife, you know, she's super supportive of this. She loves the shrimp. Um, but in another sense, we have to remember that this is our home. So we want to get as much as we can out of the space that we're allotting for the store. So that's why I'm trying to cram everything, not cram, but make it all fit without wasting any room. Like these here, I mean, it's wall to wall. I got like 1.5 inches on each side. If I would have used the other brace, the end brace, it would have fit, but I would have had to like kick it in, and it probably would have scarred up my drywall. And I didn't want to do that, because if I go to take it apart, I want it to come out, real simple, pop it apart, and I have a little bit of wiggle room. But even coming out this way, it's really got me. I don't know. I'm kind of stuck at a crossroads, because if I run it horizontal, I'm only going up to the end of this drywall. So all the way across. I mean, if I put one of these racks behind me here, that's all that'll fit, because I can't jam it tight up against this. I have to allow myself to be, if I need to pull a tank out, it's got to be able to come all the way out and then turn, or at least come out and like lift up or something. I don't want to make it to where it's impossible to do anything. So even if I put a 2-foot rack over here, which I don't want to, even if I built something, which would be 10 times better, it's still going to come out the line. What's a 20-gallon or 10-gallon, 20 inches? Or, yeah, I think it's 20 inches. So I'd have to come like 22 inches, so I have room for my my PVC air hookup. Run it all the way around. I don't want it slammed super tight behind it, but I want it behind the frame. I don't want it within the frame, because then you'll be able to see if it's behind. Then I can like hide it behind the 2x4s, and then just drop down from that, so it look kind of neat. See, I like it here because, it's white on white. I have to lift this one up. Actually, when I installed it, it went down, I tied it off downhill. Drank too much Mountain Dew that day, so I was a little crooked. So I have to lift that up. But everything up top, I have it tied. I have it strapped to the to the joists, and that actually kind of takes the weight of everything. And that comes around, and I'll have it drop down. So if I build it, they will come. But I think if I do run them deep like these, then I'll be able to maximize, even though it's going to bring it out further than I want to. But if I run it like this, I'm looking at maybe 5. But if I do them deep, I'm looking at, I don't know, maybe 8. I'd have to measure it, but I'll be able to get a couple more. So I'm thinking, I really don't want to run them deep, but I'm thinking I might just have to. And then if I do a centerpiece tank, like, I don't know, do it right outside of my area, so it's kind of like a sit. Maybe have a round table with a one of those saltwater tanks, the little short rimmed ones, but have like a cube in the center of a round table and put some chairs there for, customers or what have you, or where I can take orders at, and stuff like that, or even off to the side. But if I do the tank here, then I do like a 4-foot rack here, and then maybe a single rack right here, I'll be maxed out. And that, it'd be over 50 tanks, because I could probably do, if I do a 4-foot wide tank here, or with these tanks, make a rack and stack these 20s, put like 2 more 20s up here. That would work, because I'd like to keep the 20 longs. The 20 longs are nice, it gives the ability. I mean, like, that's extreme Black King Kongs. Who wouldn't want a 20-gallon long with 300 or 400 extreme Black King Kongs in it? I would, even with just King Kongs in it. So that's a good thing about having the larger tanks. But with these tanks, like, I'm running into issues. That's why I like to do discounts and sales and stuff, like with Dan yesterday. He helped me. It wasn't like I was doing it so he'd buy them. He really helped. But the thing is I needed to move them. I still have more that I need to move. But the thing is sometimes when the tank gets so full of shrimp that it starts to slow it down. So that's why, I don't mind, like, selling some a little on the cheaper side, or giving somebody a deal, a first-time buyer or something, or, anything like that, because it helps my tanks. But there's, like, some tanks, like, that's why I haven't sold anything out of my Fishbone tank. They're top-notch. Even got the spots on the cheek, Galaxy spots. They're hot, but they just haven't done anything. They did one time, and that was it. So I got to get them popping again, and I'm doing everything I can, but I'm going slow. I have a big thing of pearl weed on top, so they can hang out, feel real safe. I got a big, huge moss growing great. I got some cholla wood in there. It's a kind of a shadier tank. I got wood with a lot of algae on it. See, that's the thing. I read up saying that fish bones, they're more of algae, bacteria, all that type. They really don't like, seriously, I throw like a chunk of food in there. Shrimp or snails make it to them way before they do, or you'll get 1 or 2 on it, and there'll be 50, 60 snails. That's over exaggerating the snails, but the snails are there, covered the food. So it lets you know that they really don't like hard foods and stuff. They like the powders. So that's what I try to do and stuff. And that's what I'm saying. Keep it real healthy. I mean, they never need food. I feed them, and it's like they're always full. But they're all live, never have a death. Their colors are incredible. They're so gorgeous. I just need one of them to get buried. Well, actually, maybe like 3. Because once they start to get buried, start to have the babies, then hopefully I'll get more females. Because I think that's what my problem is I'm male heavy in there. And they're irritating the females, but that's why I have so much hide now. That's why I have the pearl weed. I wish I could say that I got that stuff from LRB just because he's a great dude, but I mean, I would lie if I told you where I got it. I don't know where I got my pearl weed, but Lisa wanted some. Lisa, I was gonna mail you out some, but I didn't know if you were really honest, because not honest, but if you really meant send me some pearl weed, because we didn't talk about a price either. So I needed to check with Lisa on that. 14 likes, 15 in the chat. This is incredible. You guys are top notch. Thank you so much. Thank you. I've been having so much fun doing this. You guys don't even know. This is excuse me. It's very relaxing for me. It's very mentally, it makes me happy mentally. Physically, it does a lot for me, because like I said, I suffer from depression, anxiety. I don't walk around depressed, but I am depressed. I mean, at times, and don't know it. I got that lactic acid issue, and I have panic attacks once in a while and stuff. So this, I mean, it makes me feel really good. I really enjoy it. It's as nice as the people. Yes, I really do want some. Okay, well, you just gotta tell me how much you offer me for it. I don't even know how much to charge. But from what I'm hearing, I won't say who told Cheryl Evans. Hey, bring it on, Detroit. Hey, welcome back, Cheryl. I haven't seen you in here in 4 days. I don't know, a week. We was missing you. Um, I don't know why. It's like when I see your picture, I can't see it very good because it's small. But it makes me, I don't know. It's like a '90s warrant video photo, because it's small. And of course, I'm not wearing my glasses, but I'm saying that's a good thing because I'm a big '80s hairband guy. And I see that, and it's like it's what it reminds me of because you have it like black and white or something. It looks cool. But yeah, I get yeah, Fish Tropic. I wish 600. Um, I just get the happier I am, then the happier I am in my house. It's like uh, you know, I'm kind of like my dad. I show my happiness with money. So it's like I hug Luke all day. He tells me all day he loves me, which is really great. I love my wife more than anything in the world. Um, but I like to give him things. So like today when I got this camera, I told Luke he could get because the guy was selling those cordless gaming headphones, and he's like, "Yeah, these are $250 or $300." I was like, Luke, I can't afford $300, so I told him he could go on uh, Amazon and buy some gaming headphones with a microphone for $60. I said, look, you can spend up to $60 a day. You'll pay with it with this PayPal. So, so what's the shrimp deal of the day? So, shrimp on the barbie. They're hot, spicy, and it comes with a cold glass of beer. That's the deal. And biscuits for $19.99. What did Don? What did you do? Move your? Did you move your tanks? Don, shrimp deals every day. If you're in the chat, that means you take time out. And Don, you're always here. I respect you. I thank you, like I do everyone. Fish Fruit Fever. And the thing is everyone comes back every day. Same names. I mean, and new names. And the new names come back. So that's what I'm saying. I remember when I had 3 viewers, and it was hard to hold on to that. Now I'm between 13 and, or let's say 10 and 20, thereabouts, usually pretty much the whole stream. So, it's my way. Crack sex for all! Buy a round of crack sex. Oh, my wife said that I have to buy stickers that say crack sex so I can stick them on the bag of, my foot hit the thingy. Now I'm small. Is it better that way? I'm not bending my head looking up at you, but there's like, YouTube says that I should have it right at the top of my head like that. See, I used to be a big guy. I'm not no more. I deflated. Injuries. Yes, I have a few open now. Whatever you want. Are you looking for Neos? Because I have, if you want to wait, I have Amanos coming tomorrow. And I ordered a lot so I could sell them to everybody, so I could get everybody that wants them out, because nobody has Amanos. I got Amanos. But see, the thing is pet stores don't. And, hey, I know somebody, if you're sweet on them, you might be able to get some off of her if you live close to her. If you guys want to know her name, just ask. I'll tell you her name. Somebody took a like away. It was 15. Well, maybe somebody changed their name or changed their mind. I don't mind. That's why I say a good comment, bad comment, it's all good publicity. Plus, the whole thing is, that's like I'm still in shape. Yeah, I know you're a big dude. Hey, I used to be monstrous. I mean, huge. I think I'm going to get back into lifting, but not powerlifting. Powerlifting, I mean, I was 300, what was I? 319 and a half pounds, 4.5% body fat. I was big. Now I'm 305 and probably 50% body fat. But, it took a lot of dedication. Took a lot of time that I don't have now. But with the virus going on and stuff, I mean, I wouldn't, because see, what I wanted to do is buy exercise equipment, put it in a garage, because my middle son now works out, but he bodybuilds. I told him to stay away from powerlifting because it will hurt. He's huge. I mean, he's a big kid. And my littlest, Luke, he talks about it all the time. And I told him he can't start lifting weights till he's 13. Because all the reading I did, studying I did on it, says if you start it earlier, there's a chance that you could mess up your bones, growth of your bones. Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Go ask somebody upstairs. I'm busy right now, buddy. I love you more than anything, but you don't need to go. You just want something. Cichlids 23. Hello. Thank you for showing up. Ha! Chubbs Aquatic says, I'm still in shape. Round. Hey, it's a shape. Yep, no six pack, just a keg. Yo, FRF Fish Room Fever. 15 likes, 14 watching, 0 dislikes, looking good. Hey, like I said, I don't know. See, I always get messed up. But good, bad, the ugly, I don't care. Because let's say, I don't know, I wouldn't want you to hit a dislike if you wanted me to talk about something else. That's another thing. If anyone in here, at any time, every day we're all in here, you see, I have 41 tanks. I could talk about anything. 17 likes, sweet. Help a brother out. I mean, you guys know what you want me to talk about at times. There's something you want to know. Please, if there's something you want to know, let's say you want to know, I don't know, how cold it is in the South Pole. Well, I don't know, but I'll find out. And we could talk about it here. I'll do my homework before we come back. But if you want to know anything about the tanks, anything about the mosses, anything about my substrates, anything about, how old shrimp are before they start breeding, how many days it takes for them to hatch, anything. You guys got a bazillion questions. Make up questions. I don't care. But not you, Fish Tropic. That guy. I love that guy. Just ask. Put it in the comments, shoot them during the channel here. I'll write them down. I literally, because I don't want, I understand. I'll do a whole show on it. If it's, if I can do it for 3 or 4 hours, or that way I can start it off with that or bring it in the middle or something, But I want to bring everybody's stuff in, and because I see people doing stuff and people do stuff at home. If you have like tips and tricks, there's people. Look, Fish Tropic has shrimp. He's not selling them on my channel. Look, there's a lot of people in here that have shrimp. Fish Tropic, he knows his stuff. I mean, I'm not asking anybody to give their secrets. But, throw a tip out once in a while. Post a tip. Hey, I fed this vegetable today, it did really good. Or something like that. There's so many everybody in here, I would think, has an aquatic of some sort. Whether it's, we sell plecos here. I have fish. I'm going to be selling super red severums. I sell tons of plecos, tons of shrimp. But it's, we have guppy sellers in here. We have all this stuff in here. You don't have to aim it toward just one person. Like if you have guppy stuff, you don't have to aim it to Chubby Guppy or anybody else. Just throw in there, hey, today I fed my guppies such and such, and they loved it. I mean, it's just like I said. I'm not asking you guys for your super secrets. I mean, because there's a bazillion of them out there that no one knows about. So I'm not asking you for that. But little stuff like I took a photo of that Popeye spinach yesterday, and I put it in the tanks. Now I had to go back and pull some out because I had the can in one hand and I was pulling it out and I'd stick it in, shaking, it'd come down like real heavy. But man, the shrimp came out of nowhere. I don't know who paid them, but shrimp like, and see why I got the can because I thought it'd be goopy. It's slimy. It's not slimy, but the leaves are real, they're soft. You could just go like that and they fall apart. So I was like, wow, shrimp will really like this. But it's better just to get a little pinch and put it on like a plate. And like, like Mark Shrimp Tanks does, he like breaks it up and stuff. Do it like that. Don't do it like I did. But they run out and they pile on it. Like they're playing dodgeball in school. And oh my gosh. And then when they're done, they eat so much, they fill themselves so much, they go and hide. I couldn't believe it. But I couldn't believe how fast they came to. I've never seen shrimp come out so fast for food in any food that I've ever put in. And they come out really fast. I was trying to think of, they come out really fast for Bacter AE. The minute they notice it, they'll swim to the top. They'll go and, try to get whatever they can. They're really responsive. I mean, to all my powders, a lot of stuff like that. But I'm saying the minute it goes down there, bam. I mean, green beans, they're quick. But this was just ridiculous. Oh, there's Coop Cichlid. Hey, buddy, I need 10 Black Neos. How much? Oh! If Cooper Cichlid is watching, I got Black Neos coming for you. You and Coop Cichlid is a very nice gentleman. See, that's another thing. It's like I'm meeting everybody, even people that have my phone number now. It's just the people that I'm talking to, from Danikin Aquatics to Cooper Cichlids to his buddy Rodney that called me today and yesterday and the day before that. I just, when can I get some? Monday. He wants some Black Rose. Hang with Mr. Cooper, yeah. Coop's my brother from another mother. Hey, and the funny thing is, well, it's not funny, but Cooper talks really highly about a lot of people in the chat that he knows. He'll be like, oh, I've known them for a lot. I've known him for a lot. I've known her for, and he always speaks highly about everybody. That's what I like, because if anyone ever talks to me and they talk bad about anyone, I probably won't talk to them again. Because the thing is I'm really bad at keeping secrets, and I don't like someone talking bad about my friends, so I won't keep that a secret. So the thing is in my opinion, my father always said everybody starts with an A+ in my book. If your grade goes down from there, it's your fault. You did it. You did something to make our friendship start to fall apart. So here's the thing. Everyone in the chat, we know who we are. You guys been coming here for a long time. Respect each other, whether it's gonna make everybody a better person in the long run. I want everybody to know when they come to this chat that they're gonna be respected a lot. And everyone in here, no matter what, will always have a good thing to say about everybody, and everything will be good. Because this little thing right here, I'll click be gone in 2 seconds. But it's just, Fish Tropic was my first guy here, and I mean, it makes me laugh all the time. He might, I don't know, have a bad day, like we all do, but the guy's never, he'll go moderate another channel, whatever, come back. I mean, the guy's got like more wrenches than Liquid Wrench, but he's been here since day one, you know, and it's like the friendships and everything that we're building in here. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, I go in chats and I mean, they all get along, but then it's like, people are saying, "Oh, I had so much. They had to get these people out and this and that," and they're saying bad things on it, and it's like, "Oh, what causes all that?" I'm not saying it'll never happen here, but it's just the family that's built in here is just beyond anything I would have thought. So I just want to thank everybody that's in here. It's just really incredible, and it's everyone that everyone brings. You know, I'm sure almost everybody in here has brought somebody to this channel, so I want to thank you for that. Thank everybody that has come to the channel. It means the world to us. But there's a lot of people that show up just glad there are still good channels. Yeah, well, that's the thing. I mean, I'm not... My thing is, I don't want to come on here and talk about black licorice or red licorice or what Hubba Bubba tastes like. Now I'm gonna get a bunch of things. Hey, there's our boy, Coop Cichlids. Woo! You get my order. Hello, everyone. Hey, my phone was going off. I've been texting you, bro, but I was deep in saying something. It's just I was gonna get to it. Hey, I put in an order for some yesterday. They'll be here in the morning. And I want to hold on to them for a little bit before I put them back in a bag. I got them just for you and oh boy over there, Rodney. Thank you. Hey, thank you for that too. See, lit out. What's he do? Cooper Cichlid screams out Fish Tropic. He always talks highly about Fish Tropic. Like I say, he talks highly about a lot of people. So, yes, Cooper Cichlids, very good guy. Check out his channel if you like fish. Hey, Cichlids, Chubby Guppy. Yeah, hey, them guppies from Chubby Guppy were sick, dude. I don't know what it is. You get stuff from the store. Hey, I'm a firm believer, don't buy anything from the big pet stores. Luke's tank that I have upstairs had so many guppies in it. We worked hard on it, My son's 80, works really hard on this stuff, getting everything together. God, I love this camera. It's the bee's knees. Coop is the cichlid man. Yes, he is. Let everybody saying hi to him. Look, he's more important than Elvis up in here. What? God, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, guppies. So I had a tank. Oh man, they're having babies. Oh man, we are getting such incredible stuff. I mean, because I like mix. I just like whatever. I'm not a guy that says, "Ooh, look." That's why, like I told Chubby Guppy, why I never got into guppies is I would have to literally have a rack like this to actually and then you gotta pull the parents out and then put them somewhere else. It's a lot of moving and stuff, and that's a little stressful for me. So, but I had all these guppies, and I was like, man, I'd really like some cobra guppies. I don't know why my nose is itching. It's all that crack, that shrimp crack. So I wanted a lot of Oh yeah, I scooted the camera over. Is it okay? Is everything all right? Please say yes. Check, check, check. 1 2 1 2. Dan, Don, Dan. You don't hear your names being said over and over and over. Dan, Don. Dun, 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 dun. All right, I'm sure it's cool. Uh, so I found cobra guppies at Audio Went Wonky. No. Yeah, but is it good now? It's good now, right? Yes. Okay. So I found some at Petco, but it was like 7 miles from my house. So I had loaded up the wife and kid, and I was like, "Hey, let's go to Petco. This is the only place I know it's got them." Went there, got them, brought them home. He got buried up and everything, and all of a sudden my whole tank went south. I was like, "What the heck?" And next thing you know, those cobra guppies had worms coming out of them. Hey, look, I know it's my fault. I didn't quarantine. I know. It was my laziness and ignorance thinking that if I take what could be wrong with a fish from Petco? I don't know. So I put them in there. And it wiped out the whole colony. Except the one female cobra guppy. Still got her. Fat as can be. She ain't never had babies, and her gut's still huge. But I've had her for a long time, and, you know, it's good to go. So, yeah, so now we're starting all over with chubby guppies. You know, I only had like 2 or 3 guppies in there, so now we have chubby guppies. And hopefully we'll just have a mess of mutts soon. He sent me some sweet guppies, too. I kind of feel bad, but putting sweet and sweet together is going to make coffee cake. Right? I mean, sweet, honey bun. That's what you're going to get. He said, "Oh, God. Yeah, you would think, right?" Oh, nobody's talking to me. Don. Sorry. We haven't finished our conversation. Did you want something, or do you... Oh, like I said, I have Amanos coming in. I have Black Rose coming in. These are just things that I'm out of that I need to get for people. And if, you know... But the Amanos are a big deal because I only know... Oh, yeah, no one asked. They don't want to know that girl's name that has a bunch of Amanos. All right. I won't tell nobody. Monica. So... So, yeah, I got... For new stuff... I'll have, because I had Black Rose, but they got purchased. Yeah. So Black Rose coming in tomorrow. I have 100 Manos coming in. Manos coming in tomorrow. But I want, you know, it's everything I get is to breed. But if for some reason somebody wanted some, I mean, I don't have a problem with it, but I'm getting the red Calcios tomorrow. Getting Silwacies tomorrow, but only 5 until I got everyone in his tank. Thought he had more, but when he sent me pictures of it to see what his tank was like, I only saw 1. So I was lucky to get the 5 probably. Yeah, and then everything I have now. So if you know, if monos or anything you're looking for, you know, anything like that, you know, give it a few days, you know, probably like Monday or something. You know, I need 20 blacks. Okay. I think I ordered 50. So, yeah, just give them a couple days to sit here, chill, and we'll take care of you, Coop. John. Is it just John? Or is it John, it's good? Or what's with that name, John? Is it just John? That's like Bono? Or John? John, do you hear me? John? Chubbs, what's up, Fish Tropic? Chubbs. That's a funny nickname for the guy. I don't know how tall he is, but you wouldn't want to meet him in a dark alley or a bright alley either. He's got a shaved head, and right here on the side of his neck, he's got a huge tattoo that says "Mom, me," because it's like they made it so big it didn't fit, so they had to break it in 2 words. Scary looking dude. I want some Rillies, but I'll wait till you have the Amanos. See, that's what I'm saying. There's no sense in doing a double. Like Coop Cichlids, he's been on me about these black roses, and I told him, hey, I got an order coming, let me see. And the guy hit me kind of hard, which is good, but to make Mr. Cooper happy, because he makes me happy, I special ordered some for him. So it's like, so now I gotta pay shipping and all this stuff. But I mean, that's why I try to get, like, oh, I have to let everybody know I got more active, or the live bacteria coming. I have more GH Plus coming. My wife, you guys are gonna have to thank her. She found one. I think they're whatever it is. It'll be like 25 milliliters. So it's like they're little plastic bottles that that are real cheap that I can afford, and they'll be like throwaways. So I'll put 20 or whatever milliliters in there. So if you want them, if you buy it, it'd be like you can put it in your, you can pull it out with your with this, and but I don't know. No, they said that was bleach, right? Bleach, Trump. But and like for water change day, I put 1 milliliter of the live bacteria in every tank. Now, if the tank is really got a lot of algae on the glass that's green, then I just skip it. But there's tanks that you have a lot of shrimps, and they just tear up that algae, and they're real clean. So you want to add algae to it. You want to help rebuild it, and they love the live bacteria. So even the 20 milliliter, I think I'm gonna sell them for $7. I mean, how can you beat cycling your tank within a week for $7 instead of 2 to however many months that you want to do it? That's what I'm saying. So, whoa, $7. I think it's fair. The bottles ain't nothing. So, I'm gonna have the GH2, the GH plus, and the bacteria, both in the bottles, for $7 a piece. So you don't have to pay $40 for a big. And what if you only have one tank? Bam, hit it. You're good to go. Then maybe down the road, if you want some, or you come into some money, buy a whole bottle. But if you just want to set up a new tank, you want to do it fast. Like I said, I leave the lights on for 4 days straight. 20 milliliters. It's 20 milliliters per 10 gallons. And at 4 days, I throw Caridina in there, and they swim around doing the breaststroke, the backstroke, the whatever stroke. They love it. Detroit Shrimp and Quacks, I'm dropping by for 30 minutes. I need to do work on my other shrimp and Black Moscow tank. Saying hi to everyone. Thank you so much for stopping by Face Fun 57. Glad you show up, and you will be missed when you leave. Hot mic? Is it too loud, Don? Well, maybe I should not talk so loud. All right, I'll turn it down. Is that better? I'm very sorry. The audio is shot. The audio is shot? Muddy Waters, is this the Shrimpaholic meeting? It is. My wife says I have a problem with shrimp. I say my problem is I don't have enough. That's what I say. I tell my wife, I'm like, well, I can go back to drinking or stay sober and do shrimp. She says, shrimp is always a winner. I can't say what it really says. Six four. Oh, the tattoo on your neck. Yeah, Beckler stock buddy, and yes, Rodney ordered. I have another buddy ready to order. Yeah, Rodney's funny because he ordered from me, Coop, and you know I'm nobody to rush nobody, and he says I'll send the money right now. PayPal never went off, and I'm like, man, this is Coop's buddy. Do I like text this guy and say, hey, I ain't got no money? I don't want to sound mean, so um, I just waited. Then last night I did my stream, and get upstairs, got a shower. It's about 11:30. I was like, oh man, should I call him? I was like, or message him. I was like, it's probably too late. So then today I messaged him and I was like, hello, how are you? If you don't know already, I never got any money. And he ended up not putting a letter in my email, and he sent it somewhere else. So I called him. I said, just call and put a stop on it. I said, when they refund your money, then call me and I'll fill your order. He's like, man, thank you so much. Very nice gentleman. Thank you for sending him my way. I thought you were nice. He must be your brother or related to you somehow, because he's a very nice gentleman also. Better now. Thank you, Don. Yeah, this new Logitech, I'm a very loud talker, and I have to teach myself now, since I've been doing these live streams. I'm screaming at the laptop because you guys. Well, the Lenovo Yoga was way better than this one. I mean, this is a gaming computer and can't hear crap. So, anyways, now that I have this, it was Tokes Outdoors that told me to get this one. That the speakers on it, mics on it, everything's great, and so yeah, I could see it when it was going way up into the red like that. So I just not need to. I don't need to talk so loud, but it's hard for me. So I'm deaf in one ear and can't hear out of the other. What am I missing? Is the shirt? Yeah. See, I need to make a shirt out of that, Muddy Waters. Stripaholics meeting. But you got to make it sound really like catchy. Uh, like AA meeting. Would it be a SA meeting? Stripaholics. Stripaholics.com. Uh, Contact stripaholics.com if you're, I don't know, something about your wife says you have a habit or something, or your addiction or something. What does Coop say about Monica? Usually it's you're the shit, but it's like, looks like something red. You're the rose. Oh. Dansley, you have to come to the right place. Or you have come to the right place, Muddy. Muddy, LOL. Get shrimp GH plus 20 milliliter bottles of live bacteria, nets, moss, etc. from Brian at Detroit Shrimp and Aquatics. Message him on Facebook. Monica Lynn, did you get your present yet? Please say you did. God, I sent it out so long ago. That was oh wait, Thursday, Friday. Wait, we sent your, what was it, Thursday? We're Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, gosh, it's already Wednesday. You should have got your present by now. John, the webcam was good. John, do you have a last name, John? That's what I was asking. It just says John. I don't mind it. That was my father's name. I love that name, but I don't want to disrespect you. And I mean, some people take their names off, and I'm going to make me an order later. Have a good night, 57. Love that mossy scent. Oh, good, good, good. I'm glad, Coop. I am glad, sir. Try moving the camera again. The cord is loose or something. Uh, well, it's brand new. I'll move it again. All right? I'm just moving the cord. Nothing but the cord. Did it do it when I moved the cord? I hope it didn't. I don't know. I hear you good. I hear you good. Evening. Aqua Balls, what's happening, buddy? Aqua Balls. He's the Aqua Ball wizard. Popping and crackling here. Really? Better now. Do shrimp? Yes, same here, but do shrimp? Yeah, the same here, but I do both now. Oh, do shrimp? Yes, same here, but I do both now. Okay. That wasn't to me. That's why. This is like hanging out at the corner pub with a real cool bartender. Thank you, sir. That's funny. It reminds me. Excuse me. My wife was on her phone and somebody posted um, like a beer mug, and the whole thing was solid head except down to here, and it said if 2020 was a beer, this is what it would be. All head, all every. I mean, it wasn't super funny, but that's what made me think of it. Flavored water, love it. I sold out today. I don't have any more fish. My friend came back today and took the rest of the fish I have. What kind of fish do you sell, Aqua Balls? There might be people in here that can help you out. There might be some folks in here that can help you out. Birds of a feather flock together. That is true. Well, I gotta go take care of these golden top minnows I got today. Hunt. All right, there, Chumsy. Gotcha. Over and out. I'll talk to you tomorrow. All right, Chubbs, be good, brother. Chubby Guppy. Hey, Brian, shoot me a copy of your logo for my webpage. I want to add you to my recommended links of your logo. Okay. What, my sticker? Or what are you talking about? My logo. My sticker? I have checked my mailbox, but I can't find my keys. Oh, you live in an apartment, Monica? Monica. Bit of an echo still here. All right, hold up, hold up, hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. All right, hold on. Microphone, real check, 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 check. 1 2 1 2. Check, check, check. There we go. Try that out. See how that sounds. Yeah, it's. I mean, with this is all new to me. So you know, uh, and like this. Oh, John Gates. Uh, you wouldn't have a brother named Bill, would you? Um, Bit of an echo still here. My mailbox has a lock on it, but I have an extra key. I just have to get it. Dansley, tolerable though. Bye, everyone. Y'all have a great night. Good night. Chubbs Aquatics later. Mike Green. Night, Chubbs. Chubbs Aquatics. Thumbs up, thumbs up. A logo pic with your name on it. What's up, Sneaker? Hi. A logo picture with your name on it. I went to steal yours from YouTube, but it just says subscribe. You can't steal the background on my YouTube? Or what about the Facebook, my Detroit Shrimp and Aquatics Facebook? Do I have any on there? I think I have some on there that I like posted the background, and I also have it as the background. So it might be in there in my shared photos. What's up, dude? Want to come say hi? Chubby Guppy, Chubby Guppy. You are going up on the Wall of Fame.
Hi.
I want to say hi to everybody. Chubby Guppy's in here.
Hi.
Everybody's, you got a yellow tongue, would you eat? Cheese puffs. Hey, come here. Look, everybody. He's got a Detroit Lions shirt on. This boy's so big. He's 8 years old. He's gonna be the new lineman for the Detroit Lions. He's gonna make his daddy proud and make me a ton of money so I can retire at 70. Yeah, it's my big boy.
It's really comfy.
I know, right? It's like silk. Super smooth. Yeah.
Hey, look at the design.
I know. Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
I forgot where I got.
You're going up on the Wall of Fame. Oh, you're gonna put it in your house? Oh yeah, that'd be cool. It started when you adjusted camera.
My man Luke.
Yeah.
Hi.
Luke. Yep. My man Luke. Yes, I can go there.
Luke. I was moonwalking like Michael Jackson.
Hold on, let me move it.
Whatever.
No, it's they're saying that the camera was like echoing and stuff. And...
Echo. Echo.
All right, I don't need you to do it. How is it now? Roma Aquatics. Hello and welcome to the stream, Roma Aquatics. Not my website, so people can find you. Oh, okay, cool. It's better than the Wall of Shame on Channel 2. Yeah, Roma Aquatics. Hello. Chubby Guppy. I used to work for Bill and Melinda Gates. Oh, wow.
Who are them?
Roma. Hey, Roma.
Hi, Roma.
Luke says hi, Roma. Roma Aquatics. Do you live in Rome, Roma?
Maybe.
If you do, that'd be super cool. Sadly, still there. Really? It's still there.
What?
I don't know. He says that it's echoey. Hold on.
Echo.
What does it say? What does it say? Oh, hi.
I don't know why. Hi, I don't know why. Hi, I don't know why.
Oh, got it. I just want to see on my phone if it comes through echoey over here. Rome would be cool right now, LOL. I'm in Buffalo. Buffalo, New York? That is cool. I just want to see on my phone if it comes. Oh, God, it is. It is. Hold on. All right, Luke, stop. You're in my ear and you're bouncing on it. All right. Oh, God, it is. It is. Hold on. I'm sure I'll be able to fix it here in a second. You know, another thing, too. Please stop. Focus, auto white, 50. Oh, auto flicker, chrome key advance, auto white, auto focus. Oh. I'm sure I'll be able to fix it here in a second. Another thing too, please stop. All right, how is that? I had my my phone on custom instead of, or I mean the camera on custom instead of streaming. Hopefully that takes care of the gone. Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
I just have to.
Yes. Yes.
Do you guys see why I love my son?
Flip, flop.
And that's no joke.
Flop.
He makes me laugh and makes me very happy.
Flip, flop, flippity flop. Flip. No.
The teddy bear took a swim with the shrimp.
Oh, whoops. Yeah.
Oh, it went in the shrimp tank?
Yeah. I instantly pulled it out. It was like this.
See what I'm saying?
And then it was going in the pool like that.
It's
It's just going like a bobber.
the
And I was like, oh no.
The comedy that I get is it's
then
priceless.
When I was like playing it around and
we love
like,
Luke also, buddy.
Dad doesn't know.
Thank you very much. Oh, they put you out there, not on purpose. So they said they love you just as much, Luke. Yes, Buffalo, New York. That's another place I'd like to go is New York. I'd like to go to Louisiana. I'd like to go to New York.
I've never been to New York.
I haven't either.
No.
Not that, I mean, I would like to see Times Square at night when it's lit up. I think that would be really cool. I always thought Las Vegas would be cool.
Yeah, I went there.
It was kind of dumb. So.
I've always.
But New York would be really nice to pack the family up and take to.
Yeah, I've always wanted to like New York. You know how they have the ball drop?
Yeah,
New Year's. I've always wanted to go there.
I know, so
see
have I.
In real person.
Same here, in real person. Yep. Excuse me.
9/11 monuments there.
Huh?
9/11 monuments.
Is where?
New York.
In New York, really?
Yeah, the Twin Towers are there.
Thought that was they're in. I thought that was Chicago for some.
No,
New York.
the Twin
Oh
Towers.
yeah, New York Twin Towers. Yeah, I'd love to go to the monument. My wife
too.
just mentioned that, so she would like to do it
Yeah,
too.
I know the Twin Towers. Someone blew it up.
Yeah. The look on his face, yeah. It will happen when it happens, then you will be happy. Cooper say I do have a few videos on Instagram.
Hey! Who's this? Hey! Here.
Luke, Mama's calling.
What? Come on.
What's my secret against hair algae? Good question. I don't have one. No. Stop overfeeding. Probably do more water changes. Cut back on feeding. What do you have shrimp or do you have fish or what do you have in your tank? Please, if I could get a little info. You doing the floss?
You want to stop and send it back upstairs.
He's all right.
Oh, my
He's
tummy.
Roll
He's- he's-
quickly.
He's not in front of me, so you got bubble guts. Well, you better go deal with them.
He's not ice cream.
Just go like this.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Sand Creek Aquatics. Hello, all. Shower time. Sand Creek Aquatics. So good seeing you in here, Roma. I've never been to New York City, believe it or not. New York City is 9 hours from Buffalo. Virginia is closer. Oh wow. The map makes New York look small, but it's huge.
Yeah.
It's huge.
No, the Statue of Liberty's there. Liberty.
That big green thing? Oh, I mean it's copper.
Really?
Luke, tell everybody on the camera who gave us Statue of Liberty. What country? You remember? You know it. You always knew it. Remember Daddy told you? Who gave it to us as a present?
France.
Yeah. Good boy. Good boy.
I want to show you something cool.
Yeah,
Can I show
okay.
him something cool?
Yeah. I'm excited to see where this blue steel colony goes after a few generations. Some interesting shrimp in there. In my tanks, your tanks. I am very excited to see it, Dan, because once they have babies, then I'm going to start calling. There's a couple in there now I want to call, but I don't want to freak them out. So like I try to tell everybody, leave your tanks alone. Don't mess with the tanks. Don't do a thing to the tanks. But the minute they have babies, then you could go in there and start doing a couple little things, maybe take one out, maybe take two out, but I do not, as much as I look and go, man, I'd hate for that shrimp to breed with the other shrimp, I still, if they've been in there for a while, I don't mess with them. I don't do anything. I don't touch the moss. I don't do anything. I'm very, I learned that if you mess with a shrimp tank, there's a good chance that it's going to take longer, because if you freak them out, they don't like that. They're like, they put their,
They're like, where'd Mona go?
What is this?
yeah, they get stressed out. They don't like it. They hide.
What is this?
Cough drops, because I talk so much here. My throat gets dry.
So, can I show you something cool,
Go ahead,
guys?
go.
So can-
Roma, 59 shrimp tanks? Yeah, go ahead. I'll do it after when you're done.
Wait,
Go
can
ahead.
I grab a chair?
No,
Okay.
it's not room. Here, I'll move. Go ahead.
So,
What
if
is
you-
that?
it is a chain, dog chain.
Choker?
Choker.
Choker chain?
It is a choker chain. I sometimes use it for cool things. So if you see this right here, the knot right here,
Yeah.
you're like, how? So you see the knot right here? It's not a real knot, but see it, and then you're like, how did you get it in here? Because these are both the same exact size. So and then you just pull this. Perfect.
Now, how do you put it back together?
So this is how you put it back together. You grab the chain right here, push it in, and then grab it again, and it's the same.
There
And
you
you can keep on doing it, so you don't have to do one. See? Wait. You can do more at a time. See? Back to you, Dada.
go. Good boy. All right. Very informative. All right. All right. I'm sorry, Roma Aquatics. You have 59 shrimp tanks. Ooh, you passed me. I will catch you. I promise. Yes.
We have one more right there.
Yeah. The Siloesi.
is-
Amano shrimp. I'm getting some tomorrow, actually. 100 of them. Due to the fact that I do have the algae, and I'm having a hard time myself because, well, the thing is cutting the food back and letting the shrimp eat the algae.
Hi, Flash.
So I do use peroxide. H2O2 does work. It works really good. The only bad thing is when it starts to work really good and I see huge response, I'm like, oh, look, it's gone. When it's not 100% gone, and then you know what I do wrong? I stop using it. and I stop blacking out my tank because I just put the cardboard on top. When all the lights are on, I put peroxide in there, 15 mils per 10 gallons. I shut the air off. All I have is sponge filters, but I shut the air off, and I just let it sit in there for an hour, and then I don't know, maybe when I remember in 2 hours, I turn the air back on, but I leave that box on there. I'll leave the box on there for half the day, and it'll take it down good. And then, you got to get it to go down and start controlling it so your plants and stuff can start to repopulate, because when the plant starts to take off, then it'll start to eat whatever's in the tank, in the water column, because what happens is when it all starts, when the imbalance starts, your plants are not removing the stuff in the water column, so the algae grows to remove the stuff in the water column. So water changes, cut back on your feeding, and use H2O2. I recommend, do it like, I don't know, maybe 3 days in a row, and then stop doing it for a while, because it will, kill a lot of stuff in the tank. I mean, it's not going to crash your tank, but, you don't want to keep doing it all day, every day. Just put cardboard over it or something to black it out while everyone else is getting light. I mean, it really helps. I can't believe how good it helps. But I shut the sponge filter off, peroxide, cardboard. And then, I mean, the lights lighten up all the tanks. That tank's still going to get some light, so you might as well just leave the cardboard on there for days. I mean, there's no reason to remove it. I mean, the plants will still get light from the other tank. The light's still coming in, but it just doesn't allow that algae to really get as much growth or food as it can from the light, but it really works. It's just a minute I start seeing better things happen, I stop, and that's where I mess up, and then it comes back. But I'm getting the amanos to make up for my failures. So says, at Detroit Shrimp and Aquatics, I enjoy watching Luke. He's very intelligent. You both are a great team. Give me 5. That's it. Safe? I tell you all the time how smart you are. Aqua balls. If you have black water, do the shrimp mind it, or they don't like it. My I don't know. My shrimp love it. I mean, and the thing is when you have the dark water, if I go to do a water change, let's say, I've had it in there for a month, I do small water changes. Well, it doesn't, I mean, you could do a small water change and the water that you put in there will darken right up within a half hour. So, every time I go to do anything with the tank's always so overpopulated with babies and everything, but not overpopulated, but it's lots of birth, lots of babies, lots of growth, and they love it. They love it, and I don't mind. I mean, if you could see, well, you can, but they're all pretty clear now due to the fact that all of my Indian almond leaves are about gone. All my woods are pretty much leached out now, but I just put the guava leaves in it that my buddy sent me from California off his front lawn. But I mean, when I go to look up Indian almond leaves, they're talking, I mean, I don't even know how long it would take to get, if I could even get Indian almond leaves. So I do have, which you can use, which are really good. Hold on, I'll show you. Oh, look, stuff bells. What's up, baby girl? I do have the alder cones. Alder cones are, I mean, just as good. The only thing I don't like about alder cones is they break down. So if you have sand, that's fine because it'll be on top of sand. You can get it out. But if you have gravel like me, I mean, it takes a long time, but they break down and it goes down in the gravel. But I vacuum my tanks anyway, so. Uh, but those, holy heck, put 5 of those suckers in your tank and whoop, looks like you just teabagged the thing. Lipton iced tea'd it for a week out in the sun. I mean, they work really good. And then when the bacteria grows on them, oh, the shrimp would just sit there and peck at them all day long. They really enjoy it. They really work. Now, I don't know. I can't say that, like they have a beneficial ability about them like they claim the Indian almond leaves do because of the humate that's in it. I don't know if that's in the alder cone too. I do know that it darkens the water. And I do know that the shrimp will peck at it and eat at it to get all the little nooks and crannies. It's kind of like a bee getting pollen out of a flower. So there is a use for them. And they kind of do look cool in a tank if you kind of like put a few with some stick, the sticks that branches that come with them. It looks cool. So it's worth doing it if it's something that Hey, I don't want a bunch of toys over. I gotta do the mouse. Thanks. Thank you for the skateboard though. But they look really nice. If you have a really nice done up tank and you have a little pile, no, keep it here. I want it here. It's right here. But if it's right here, I can't do my mouse. I'll hit it. Yeah, I'm good. If you make a nice little pile, it looks really cool. Kind of looks like they fell out of a tree that a tree doesn't even exist there. Huh? No, Mama gave it to me. It's mine now.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, this is mine.
I know, but Mama gave it to me, so it's mine now. I need it. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh boy. Hey, did you order a set of headphones? Okay. Oh, you haven't decided on a pair yet?
No, I have.
Oh, you have? Oh. I'm sorry. I lost everywhere where I was thinking. I have no idea where I was at. I'm sorry. My Silawasi breeding like crazy. I have 6 Silawasi up. Go show up now. Thank you. Yeah, I'm getting a whole 5 Silawasi tomorrow, so I did that tank right there. Right there. Yep, so. Gotta run for a bit. We'll check if you're still here live in a bit. Alright, Dan. Thank you, sir. Thanks for hanging out. Yep, 1.5 milliliters per gallon. Yes, sir. Chubby Gubby. Hydrogen peroxide helps shrimp health as well. Yes, it does. I've heard it kills suboxetane, which I have in many of my tanks, so I'm scared to add peroxide to those tanks. Have tank. What's that? Danyoi. Have tank. What plants? And have you melted anything? No, I have suboxetane. That tank. That tank. The orange tank. That tank. And then a couple other tanks. I've never done anything. I mean, that's what I'm saying. You don't pour it in every day. You just. The biggest thing is if you treat for the algae, but if you're worried about it, then just do a mono shrimp. That's what I'm saying. A mono shrimp are like the biggest, the next best thing to anything. So smile. Show everybody your nice teeth. He's got nice teeth. He's got teeth like Dada. Good straight big teeth. Yes. Good strong bones.
Kinda.
Well,
this
that
is, like,
right.
popped out.
Well, yeah. Look here. Mine are too, and down here.
Hmm.
But they're still curved nice, you know.
Mm,
Yep. Don't worry, they'll get better as you get older. They'll set themselves.
mm.
Uh, John, do you have a website
Willy
not on
Wonka's
Facebook?
Chocolate Factory.
Instagram. It's really not a website. I'm getting ready to make one, but everything's slowly but surely, John. What I'm saying is, you know, I'm trying to build everything with the money I make. So like this computer was the first thing, and that cost me an arm, uh, a leg, and 4 fingers.
And then the second thing was this camera right here.
Yeah, but don't put your fingerprints all over it. Then everybody's gonna be looking through your fingerprint all day.
This webcam.
Yeah.
Webcam right here.
Yeah, we got that. You know, we're
And then the third thing is gonna be some headphones.
well, that's for you. The third thing for this is gonna be
A game like a mouse.
yeah, a new mouse. Yeah, because this mouse is for the other laptop that Mama now owns. But John, it's if you don't mind, hold on. Could you go on Instagram and go on there? It's the same thing. I took pictures of all the shrimp. They might not be. I have to go through there and put even better ones. But I just hurried up, took a bunch of pictures, and put them on there because I didn't have that before. So could you please, just go on there and see, and the prices are on there also with every photo in the comments. Yeah, those oxidators or what is it, the CO2? But that's all. I mean, I mean, with the amount of tanks that we have, you imagine, I don't know if you can just put it in there until the algae's gone, then move it to the next one, then the next one, then the next one. I don't know. I don't know anything about using the CO2, so I know it makes your plants really sweet, but once you take that CO2 away, then it might start to struggle. I prefer challah wood for what? Tannins? If you're getting tannins out of challah wood, then you might have teddy bear, the teddy bear wood, because challah wood, I don't ever get tannins out of it, but that teddy bear stuff, holy crap, I got a huge piece soaking into 120 and the whole 120 is brown. So, and it's still floating. So I'm going to have to cut it or something or drill holes in it. I didn't want to, but it won't stop. The stocking oxidators are for keeping the tank oxygen level up. Would they be effective at controlling algae? Yeah, somebody else in here might be able to answer that. I'm not big on, I don't know much about that stuff. I don't use it. I don't have a problem with oxygen and the algae stuff. I'm going to go the Amano way because like I said, it's cheaper and it's kind of like buying a lawnmower. I mean, do I need one that has a manual shut-off, or I mean electric shut-off and all this and that? I mean, just a plain old school lawnmower will cut your grass just fine if the blade's sharp, so it's kind of like sticking an Amano in there. It's like sticking a goat in your shrimp tank. Let it go eat the grass. So I'm going to go that route and try it, because I'm ordering 100, so I'm figuring if I put, I don't know, 5, I have like 3 tanks. So if I put 5 in each tank, and then I'm going to store them down here in the fire red tank. So, do it like that and see how it turns out. Oh, the challah wood adds tannins? Well, maybe it does. I just never really paid attention to it. I didn't think that the empty stuff, the stuff that has no insides, I didn't know that I thought it just, I really never paid attention to how much it tanned the wood. It's okay. Oh, is it okay I send you something in the mail? Yeah. You can send me whatever you want, Lisa. I see the Silwacy tank, the only one with a heater, as it should be. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, or is it? I don't mean to be disrespectful. I can't see your circle, so uh, I don't know if you are a male or a female. So I'm sorry. Seriously, I can't see without my glasses on. But yeah, I just redid it. See, I keep messing it. Well, I didn't redo it. I just pulled everything out. I cut a thick piece of acrylic, just a hair wider, like a 30-second wider than the tank. Put it in there, pushed it over, and it's snug in the glass. You know, I didn't force it or nothing. It's nice and snug. And then I made it 2 inches tall, and I filled up a little more than half of the tank. I filled up 2 inches of crushed coral, so it's all white. And then in front of it is a thin layer of black sand. And then I have all my stone in there that's covered with green algae, heavy green algae. So I thought I was getting a crap load, but he only had 5, so he's going to put in another order next week and give me a whole bunch of them. So everybody have a great night. I've got water changes to do. I'll be somewhat listening. Luke, may the force be with you. Later, everyone. Did you hear that, Luke?
Yes.
He's in the middle of playing Mario. What is it?
Odyssey.
Mario Odyssey.
Now I'm done playing.
He has to focus. Monica Lynn, I just got another light for my 40 breeder tank. I now have 2 suspended. They are like Kessel lights. Ooh, emit shimmer and are fan cooled. I will do an update video on that. Yeah, I bought a cube tank a long time ago from my buddy's store. It was there was 2. Well, we still have one upstairs. I got rid of the other one
What?
not long ago. Remember the cube tanks?
Yeah? Yeah, we only have, like, 0.
Mama's upstairs on the.
That's not kind of like a cube.
It's a square tank. Why are you arguing with me?
I'm not.
Okay. See, now I lost. But I bought a tank and it had the Castle 80 on it. And it was cool and everything, and I put shrimp in it, and it wasn't for me. And then the tank wasn't for me either. But it was only like, I think, 8 gallons or something. So I got rid of it all. The Castle is nice though, but it just, yeah, the shimmer was cool, but probably on a bigger tank it would look a lot better for nighttime. But daytime, all the other times I'd want a regular, unless it's saltwater, if you're talking saltwater, but a freshwater, I'd want a regular light and then run the Castle at night, because that blue is really sharp. Yeah, Band app is, I don't know. They need to get rid of all that crap. Band's a bunch of crap. It's, I don't know. The auction thing is, it's just, I don't know. It's got to go. I don't know. I did it for a little while and it was more of a headache than anything. A lot of garbage. And then you get a lot of weirdos messaging you, and you know, it's that app stuff. So I got out of it. I wasn't. I mean, there's a couple guys in there that I know really well that got me into it. Uh, and it was cool. I had fun with it and everything, but you know, after a while, it just got, you know, like if I brought something to the table to sell, you know, something cool, I had an idea. Next thing you know, 5 other people were selling it, and you know, it just steal my gas. You know, I'm like, what? I don't understand it. You know, and then instead of just selling what I was selling, they'd start adding stuff to it. Like they had this big package that they've been selling. No, you're selling what I started selling. You know, so it's just, I don't know, it's a joke. Band is a joke. It's band is a bunch of people that sit on there and buy shrimp from each other, and then turn around and now everyone's selling shrimp. And just 2 months ago, they spent $600-700 on buying shrimp, and then they got them home, and now they're breeding them and they're selling them. And it's like, so you're selling all your shrimp. You don't have time to cull shrimp. You're just slinging them, you know. So it's like, that's what I'm saying. Everyone's a shrimp keeper on band, you know. They buy them and start selling them. Everyone, you know, hey, there's a new guy on the show, and 2 months later, he's slinging shrimp on band. He's a shrimp breeder now, you know. So I think it's more like it's like a gambling addiction, you know. People find you know, see that people are selling them and see, you know, and they just want to get in on it. Next thing you know, everyone's selling it, and then you know, then everybody's selling trinkets and baubles and this and that, and you know, cinnamon sticks, and you know, so much stuff. It's like, you know, it's like going to a flea market for shrimp. And it's like, I don't know, I'm surprised there's not suitcases and cleats and gold earrings and, you know, all sorts of stuff like that in there, you know. A Mercedes ring or something, you know, it's got a Mercedes-Benz emblem on it, you know, something. How much would it cost to ship it, Florida 10 Tangerine Tigers? I don't know, probably $10. Yeah, $10. Because if you're like Chicago or further over, it's 12. If you go to California, it's 15. So Florida, yeah, it'd be like, I don't know, $10-12. So like $10. No big deal. I mean, if I'm $1 off or something, it's all right. But you know, some people order stuff and, you know, it's heavy. So like, if it's heavy, then, you know, I charge full price, you know, but because they're gonna clock me when I get there. Yeah, I agree with you, Roma. Yeah. That's why I started this, because it's like, here's the thing, you know, people say, well, don't sell shrimp cheaper because it ruins the market for other shrimp sellers, breeders, whatever you want to call them, the ones that import and lie and say that they're breeders, whatever, it doesn't matter. They just say, you know, don't sell them super cheap. All right, but when you go on band, they have an auction. Let's just say that, I don't know, they're selling 10 blue bolts for minimum $40. Or let's say starting bid $25 for 10 blue bolts. Let's say no one, you know, it's a slow day. No one goes on there. So at the end of the auction, it's $25 for 10 blue bolts. So that means you sold them for $2.50 each. So that's I mean, all the shrimp are selling for pennies on there, and people are importing shrimp, and they're just dumping hundreds and hundreds of shrimp on there, and everyone's buying them. And then, like I said, next thing you know, that app band is filling up with all of its own customers. You know, they're all just selling to each other. It's just becoming like a circus, because, you know, you had a couple beginners, and I was in there, I was down here, and you had a couple beginners that kind of started it. And they sold shrimp to everybody, and they still sell shrimp to everybody. They're the top dogs. Well, then, it's like the pyramid effect. It's just like those, Amway and all that. Then the pyramid builds, and everyone below them buys and buys and buys and buys and buys and buys and buys. And now everyone at the bottom of the pyramid, they're all in band and they're all selling to each other. So you're just buying shrimp, from this person, and then they're buying from you, and then you're buying from them, blah, 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 blah. It's like, that's all it is. It's just a swap. I don't buy shrimp from anybody. I have long conversations with everyone and try to meet friends, and along the way, if someone wants to buy some shrimp, I sell them some shrimp. And it's more relaxing here. And I give my deals if you're in a live stream, so they say don't sell, it's not good to sell under. Well, for one, don't tell me what's good. And two, okay, so all my shrimp are price, if I go to 5-6 different sites and they're all close to the same amount, like if one's selling for 5, one's selling for 6, one's selling for 5 and 5, and then maybe 8, and this, I'll go at 5. Because it's the going price. Just some people want to see what they can get, and they jack the price up. And some of my shrimp are way lower than a lot of people sell. And it's just, it breaks down to city by city too, state by state. Some states don't have stuff, and so they just jack the price up, and they're going to ride it as long as they can until it stops. Then they'll change their prices and stuff, but they'll rob everybody for as long as they can, just like every pet store does. They charge 3 times the amount of the invoice price that they pay for it. So if it's $10, they sell it for $30. And then, like, if people bring stuff in, like if you bring a fish in to sell and it's they're supposed to give you 25, they'll tell you, like, they'll give you $7. And then they'll sell it for 50. And they say they don't care. They'll do it as many times as they can until they get confronted. And then usually that person doesn't come back. And it's like, all right, whatever. But I don't do that. I sell all my shrimp at the going rate, and then if you order while you're on the show, I give you a discount. And if you order over $100, I pay shipping. Now, it can't be like 150 cents, because then when I pay shipping, then I'm losing. So it's like over $100. Check your Instagram later. If you want the guppies, you can get them Friday or Saturday. Place at least press. Oh. Yeah, all those imported shrimp are garbage. I know, but they just keep selling each other in there. That's what I'm saying. It's a big swap meet. It's like, it's just. But when it started, it was cool. But now it's just, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to throw a bunch of names out there, people that were all buying shrimp for the longest time. But now everyone has packages. They sell nets, and they sell 3D this, and they sell this, and they sell this. And it's literally like going to a flea market. I got balls, and I got cones, and I got leaves, and I'll sell you this many leaves, and a net, and cones, and blah, blah, blah. And you got 92 things. And they're like, here's the package for $14.99. It's like, it's all the cheapest crap in the world, and it's literally like a flea market. So I just distanced myself from it, deleted it all slowly, so no one would really know that I kind of got out of there. And I say hi to the guys I know every once in a while, but I just got out of there. I don't want to be. I don't ever want to be anywhere. Where something has like a bad name, or, it's kind of like hanging out on a street that's got a bad rep. I don't do that. It's I'm gonna hang out where, everyone's friends and everyone knows they're safe, and they're not gonna buy stuff from me and get ripped off and get garbage, and so that's why I kind of went on my own. And I do my own thing. I don't deal with those anymore. I don't deal, I just use Facebook and Instagram to kind of communicate and just to post photos. But I'm here, it's more or less like my family. Everybody comes on, and then if you want to buy something, you message me here. They blow up my phone all day, it's just, that's how it is, but that's all. I don't like, go on there and go, look at me and all these pretty, it's like, no, I don't like post, here's a package that you could buy, I don't really do that because it's, if you come to the stream and you're on here, I know a lot of people don't know, but if you come on here, it's like, it's important, to me, so I save all the important stuff that I'm doing for this, and all the deals for this, so Roma Aquatics. Jeans of most imports are shit unless they are from Vin, Nico, Skyfish. I put years into selecting my shrimp. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's, and it's really, those guys aren't really like importers, they're the breeders, they're the guys that, yeah, I know what you're saying, but it's not like they're a puppy mill. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're like, let's say they have a tank like Nico. I mean, that's what I'm saying. He's like I don't even know what to call it. It's like a high class shrimp keeper. I mean, his like room, you could like eat off the floor and stuff, I mean, but it looks nice. One day maybe I could be there, I mean, I like rimless tanks, but I don't know. There's something about a rim tank, probably because of my age, that I'm attracted to it more than I am a rimless tank, because I've owned rimless tanks and I just get rid of them. I don't really care for them. But a rimmed tank, that's like I want a cube tank, but I'd rather have a black rim going around the top of it. I don't know. There's just something about it. I like it. I like the rim. I like the rim job. But, yeah. Oh, yeah. I would love to order or to own any of their fish or their shrimp. I'm sorry. I would be honored to own any of their shrimp. I would like to have a tank of each one. Just have a tank of Vin, Nico, and Skyfish. Just, and then there's a couple others too. They're not the best in the world. They're just up there as top notch. They're top notch stuff. But even if it was like a trio, get a trio of each one, and start a community that way, a community tank, I'd be happy. Because it's kind of like, I don't know, as I do this, it's to meet, to meet people that have taken years to do such incredible things with an animal, and to breed it, to make it look a certain way, and to do this and that, and to make the genes super strong, and, all this and that. I mean, it's kind of an honor when you belong to a hobby, and you own something that someone puts, years and years and years of hard work into, and then you're able to get it. Because like some breeders I see in Germany and stuff, they don't even sell their stuff. Their culls, they don't even sell it. They kind of like give them to people, and that they know, because they don't want them like taking them and breeding them, because it's their line and what they've bred. So I mean, watch Chris Lukop. He goes, sees them, go, hey, do you sell it? No. What do you do with your calls? Then that one guy, Chris is like, these are calls? He's like, these are like some of the best shrimp I've ever seen. Yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. And, do you sell it? No. I may give them away, and, to friends. And it's like, wow. But, that's what I'm saying. To get stuff like that, that'd be the cat's ass. That's hot. That's what I'm saying. That's where I want to get. Well, stop talking to Tokes, Brian. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not talking to Tokes. You know, that's where I want to get. I want one day people to say, you know, Detroit Shrimp has, you know, shrimp that you can't get nowhere else. His quality is just, because I could care less about quantity. I just want people to come to me and know that if I charge them $10 for a shrimp, that it should be $25 for a shrimp. You know, but look, I mean, I'm starting out really good. You know, I don't have any deaths. No one complains. Everyone's super happy of the color, how they act, how they live, how they eat. You know, they're really active. Everything's great. So, I mean, I'm starting out really good, but it's just the selective breeding I'm doing. You know, it's like pull this, give this away, give this away, give this away. That's why I don't care about giving stuff away. Because people are like, why you give it away? Because I don't want it in the tank. And I'd rather give it to a customer and he'll go, holy crap, he just gave me 3 shrimp for free. Oh, I'm going back to him. And they come back. Well, you know, instead of, man, he didn't even give me 10 plus 1. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather make people happy all day than have them think, oh, I could have went anywhere. You know? No. Mm-mm. You gotta come here. So, Toke's rim job. What did I just hear? Brian likes to get rimmed late for a late night show. Rodney Bingley Sr. Oh, Rodney. Yeah, Ray. What's up, Ray? Yeah, I backed up. I seen you. Welcome to the stream, sir. It's nice to have you here. All right. Are you talking to me, Lisa? Send you. I'll take the ride Friday. What? Sorry, I have this light here I'm not used to, and my retinas have a 3rd-degree burn already. I gotta get one of them rings. That's it. I gotta get the ring light that everybody's telling me to. I gotta get one over here, so my makeup looks good. You know, gotta bring you guys the news. There you go. I keep telling you, don't get down like that, Fish Tropic. You're just going to have to find another fella that floats your way to do that for you. Oh, you're sick. You already have the best quality on YouTube. Woo! Thank you, Tokes. Hey, Tokes. Does the stream look a little better? C922. I met Vin, Skyfish, Mr. Ho, Jenny Suit. Look, I don't even want to hear it. Yeah, I wish I did. Man, you met Jenny too? She's the one who does, she the one that does Mucha? I used to have a lot of Mucha food. I'm out though. I wish one of them would like sponsor me. That'd be sweet. I mean, because I do what they do. I wouldn't want nothing from them, but maybe some stickers, some food or something. Haven't seen anything like this in here at all. Well, thank you, Tokes. I talk to Nico and Chris Lukop regularly. Really? I met them all in person a few times. All great people. Yeah, I want so bad. I keep messaging him. He went to Israel for, you know, to see some people on some shrimp, and they were giving away shirts. They had shirts for people that were in the chat. Well, I was supposed to get 3 shirts. Yeah, we're sending them to you. Yeah, none of them showed. Not one of them. So I waited for the longest time. And Chris was like, well, oh, they're not there, not there. Anyways, I want some posters by them and signed. I want Chris Lukop to sign my posters. And I'll pay him for it. Sign them, stick them in a tube, mail them to me, and I'll PayPal you before you even break the marker out. Still ain't got nothing. He hasn't even messaged me on it. So, but if I like his videos or make a comment, you know, he'll message me, hey, thank you, and this and that. But if I ask for a poster, I don't get nothing. You know, like I said, it's. Oh, you like the rim job thing? Yeah, that was. It just came out. Mark and LRB have got nothing on you. Oh, thank you, Tokes. Are you token tonight or something? You're very nice. Rodney. Yep. Back in a while, guys. All right, Tubby Guppy. Roma Aquatics. You have been to the aquatic experience. I. Oh, have you been in aquatic experience? I've been twice, and it's a great place to meet the best shrimp breeders in the world. No, I haven't been anywhere. Here's one thing. Last year, I was going to go to Aquashella, Chicago, because I'm like 5.5 hours from Chicago. I was thinking, make a day of it. Drive there, go, stay, I don't know, till I was so tired, and then drive home. You know, downing like 12 monsters so I didn't fall asleep. Anyways, I had it all set up to get t-shirts made. Because I was putting it out there. Detroit Shrimp's going to be there, blah, 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 this and that. So I went to go see the woman that was getting ready to make my t-shirts. Yeah. She didn't call me. She didn't do nothing. Said she had my shirts, but, her kid's sick. She doesn't have time to make them. So she sold the shirt business to her friend. And if I want her friend to do it, her friend can finish because she has a design. I was like, no. So I just didn't go. And I had a bunch of people I was going to give shirts to. They wanted to wear my shirts. I mean, because who doesn't want to wear a Detroit shirt? So I didn't go. It was kind of a, I don't know, letdown. I felt really bad. I kind of felt like an idiot because, I put my trust in someone to get some shirts made, and they couldn't even get me shirts made, which ruined my trip. Which my wife was cool. She's like, hey, go. Yeah, go. So everyone sees your face. So when they see your name come up on their stream, they know who they're talking to. So I had all the support to go and, hang out, whatever. And like I said, I was going to meet some friends there and stuff, and no. And right now, I still can't even find anybody to do shirts. So that's the next thing I need to do is I need to hunt some people down and find some shirts. Cooper Cichlids. Swing. Oh, but yeah, I've told you all that from day one. Your quality and the fact that you're humble is key. Tired of the cocky fish gods on YouTube. I just got into keeping coral. Aquashella is on my list for sure. Yeah, Aquashella is. I see the videos of it and stuff. It's not like it's a bucket list thing. It's not like it even is really important for me to do. I'd rather go do talks. If somebody ever wanted me to come do a talk or something, that would be the fun part. But it would have to be a long talk with a lot of coffee because, as you guys see, I like to talk. I can do this all day long because I have so much passion for the hobby. I really, really, enjoy it. And I think that's why, my shrimp, speak, leaps and bounds for me because of how I take care of them. I feed them, very nutritious foods, even though I do feed them stuff, every once in a while that I buy, but, a lot of it's, health food store stuff, and, it makes them really strong in my opinion, so, like back when I first started, it was all about, I kind of like always focused on their, what's the word I'm looking for? It would be like their I just had it, the enzymes and stuff. Give healthy enzymes, so they don't get sick, and the food comes out of them and it goes through them. They don't get jammed up, as little babies and shrimplets and stuff, that, all that stuff. And it really got to me, and so when I started buying food like that. I'm thinking, well, it's kind of the same thing as a baby. If a baby gets jammed up and they can't go to the bathroom, holy hell. I mean, it's pretty bad, People freak out if their kid can't go to the bathroom. So, I got something right there. No, and it's just wrinkles. And so that was a big part of, my travels so far, is to make sure that not only do they eat well, but they poop well. Because if you're feeding them stuff that they're not able to digest because it doesn't have, stuff in it to, keep their digestive system healthy, then, it's a dead end street. So that's why I try to focus on giving them, the stuff that I give them, so they become very strong, and their offspring become even stronger and even stronger and even stronger. If I can send my shrimp and they stay in bags for a week and show up and they're still dancing in the bag, then I know I'm doing my job. So, because I'm telling you, the worst thing, anything, is an unhappy customer or a sad face. I don't even care if you're a customer or just somebody I send shrimp to. A sad face is a downer for me. Anybody ever says anything, bad, that's why I keep in contact with every single person that buys from me. Did they show up? Did they show up? I tell everybody, please stay, let me know. Let me know the minute they show up. I need to know that the box showed up. And I need to know that they're all alive. Because if for some reason they're not, I need to know why. Is the box damaged, beat up? I've never had a bag bust. Never. And it's like, I need to know why. And I don't ever have any problems. Everybody's like, nope, it came in great. Nope, came in great, thank you. We'll be ordering again. Okay, cool. But, it's like I send my children off, and I need to know that they get there safe, But I keep in contact with dang near every single one, or they contact me. If I don't hear nothing, there's only one customer ever, and to this day he hasn't messaged me. And just to get the guy's address, he ordered $250 worth of shrimp for me, put in the order, sent the money, and never sent an address. I messaged this guy forever. And then finally one day he answered. Oh, sorry, here's my address. He never asked, hey, where's my shrimp? Nothing. It's like, and his pictures, he's got big, huge house. I don't know if he was just trying to be supportive and if he even cared. But then I sent the shrimp. It sent him a message, please let me know when you get the shrimp that they're healthy, blah, blah, blah. Never heard from the guy. To this day, I've never heard from him. It's probably been, 2-3 months. Not a word. Not a peep. He's never messaged me again either. So, I don't know. But he's the only one. Can I see your Neos? I keep mostly Caradina, but I may be looking to start a Neo rec. I don't have anything hooked up to show my Neos right now, because usually, that's what I'm saying, tomorrow's stream will be different. This is a brand new camera. Tokes Outdoors told me to get this camera, and I got this camera. I was very lucky to get it. So I am very sorry, but I can't show it to you right now because my phone's not hooked up and all this and that. So tomorrow I'm going to have an extended UH, or the plug for the side of the computer. I'm going to have an extender so I can put it over at all the tanks. I'm going to use this new computer camera to be my tank cam. And then since you don't really want to see this, I'm going to use the laptop camera for this, and we'll just make it real small over here in the corner. And so we'll use that really nice camera that focuses, does everything, instead of using my phone. because the phone has the best camera in the world, but when it goes to that app, bootay. So yeah, that's gonna be my new tank camera. So I'm really sorry, but tonight I am not able to do that. Give me a tank tour. Yeah, can't do it. It's got to be tomorrow. I'm very sorry, Roma Aquatics. If you would please come back. Look, I'm here every night. I'm like the pianist in a jazz club that doesn't go anywhere. I'm here every night between 7 and 9 until everyone's passed out. It's always a good time. No, but yeah, I usually can do it, but tonight I didn't use the phone. As you see, my Note 9. So I don't have it hooked up tonight. I'm sorry. Damn, Roma, can't be the first time I've shared so many times to you. You can't wipe away the wrinkles, bro. I know, I'm trying. It looked like there was a hair. See what? See that stuff that they're selling now? Them old people put that crap on their face and it tightens it up. You need a... I can't even do it. Facelift or something. I just need to lose some weight. See, I'm all puffy in here because I have real bad allergies. So all this is just full. Yeah. Should have seen me when I was skinny. When I work in the summer building bridges and stuff, I lose so much weight I go down to about 240. They say it looks like I'm on the crack. Huh. Fish Tropic, yes. I've lurked before but never participated. Voyeurism doesn't count, so this is my first. Don, I missed the beginning of the stream. What camera did you get? I got the Logitech C922. I want to tell this story, so I'm going to tell it. I've been looking for the longest time. Well, not the longest time, but, when I wanted to upgrade, I got a computer. Then I wanted to get a better camera for the tanks. So, when I did my homework, said the Logitech C920 was good. Well, then, Tokes Outdoors said, "We'll get the 922. It's better." Well, when I went online, I went to go buy it. Facebook, there's none, and if somebody has it in a box, 920 at Best Buy is $69.99. Online, it's like $49. Well, if they have them, they're selling them for like $150, $180, because they know that there's none to get. So a 922 goes for like over $200. Well, anyways, today, I have it in my search engine on Facebook Marketplace. So I went on there. I turned it on this morning, like noon when I woke up. I turned it on and bam, right there it was. Somebody was selling a whole kit, a whole gaming kit. When I looked into it, it said $1,100. They went $750, and I looked to see what they were selling, and bam, there it was, C922 Logitech. So I messaged them and I said, "Hey, will you sell just the camera?" And they said, "Well, if we don't sell the whole package," because they want to sell the whole package, they said, "If we don't sell the whole package, then we'll break it up and we'll sell you the camera." Well, then about 5 minutes later, they messaged me and said, "Hey, someone just offered to buy the whole package, but they don't want the camera. So if they do you want to buy the camera?" I was like, "Yeah, how much would you charge me?" And they said $75. I was like, "Whew, okay. That's only $5. I mean, that's like buying it at Best Buy right now. Or less, way less, because the 920 is $70 plus tax. And this one, I don't even know what a 922 costs, but it's more. So I said, okay. And about 5 minutes later, they messaged me back, said, "Man, we've had about 8 messages for this thing. We were just offered $85. would you pay $85? I said, I thought we were locked in at 75. And they said, look, sir, uh, we're selling all this stuff, but, the price is $85. And my wife's like, look, you're never going to find one for who knows how long. And especially not for under $200. So I was like, all right, I'll go get it. And the guy said that when I got there, he said that they didn't do nothing. He put it on the tripod. Look at this little cute tripod that comes with it. This thing's the cat's ass. Look at this. So a little tripod that comes with it. He said we put it on the tripod, literally touch it with our finger like twice. And they realized that the headphones and everything that they had, they couldn't like talk and be heard and everything. Playing through their game set or something. So they just, they're going to use the room for something else. So they're selling everything. And so that's how I got it. I got lucky. Got everything. So when I got there, he said, yeah, we didn't mean to, come off being rude, by changing the price. They said, but he said, after my wife messaged you, he said the phone still keeps going off because she hasn't taken it out of the package deal, the camera. And everyone just keeps calling and saying, hey, can we get the C922? Is the C922 still available? Can we still get the camera? And he's like, we didn't know. And then we punch it up and we find out that you can't get them no more. I said, yeah, just to let you know, I would have paid $100 for it. So, but yeah, that's how I got it. So yeah, it doesn't even have dust on it. So I got lucky. What does those badass Black King Kongs cost? I think they're on my thing for, what are they on there? $5 or $6. Cichlids 23. They're on my Instagram, my Facebook. Yeah, they're $5 or $6. And see, I know people that sell them for like $12 and $15. But me, I've checked around. Like I said, I'm not like just pulling numbers out of my head and just going, I'm giving them away. I've checked other people's stuff that, they sell a lot of shrimp. And that I know, from over the years. I don't like call them and say, hey, I just go on their website, see what they sell them for. So that's what it is. If you like check my prices, then go scoot around. My prices are identical, if not cheaper. Cheaper than a couple. There's a couple that like way overcharged and they think people are going to pay it just because their name, I guess. But yeah, I think they're $5 or $6, Cichlid 23. Priscilla just got a fat sack of them from me. She got a fat sack of Snow Whites and Black King Kongs. She should be getting those late, hopefully tomorrow. She hasn't said nothing today, so I thought she would have got them today. But all mail's a day behind for some reason. It just started. Some a little more, but don't matter what my shrimp. They make it no matter what. There's needles for that. Give me a tank tour up, so. Well, thank you, Don. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For $85, I can't beat it. And that's what I'm saying. It's the computer, everything. Everything I spend here is, so everyone has, it's kind of like buying a ticket for a movie. You don't want it to be a crappy viewing. You want it to be as clear as possible. And if you guys are going to sit here and watch me, then, and spend time, I want it to be as best as possible. I mean, I could sit on this side and live with it all day, but, it's just not worth it to you guys to have to deal with that crap. Question. Lisa is picking up some guppies tomorrow from me. She is road tripping to my house over 2 hours. Can I just put them in a bucket? Yeah. Yeah. You can put them in anything. Just that, I mean, if they got a lot of water, like tank water, oh yeah. That'd probably be the best thing. But here's the thing, is if you put them in a bucket, they're going to slosh around. So, if you put them in a container, let's say a large Tupperware, or tell her to bring a large Tupperware container, pretty big. It depends on how many, if you're giving her a lot of guppies, a big container, fill that sucker almost all the way up and then click that top on it. And then you're not going to have the water sloshing around and banging around. That's what I would do, because the sloshing around is what hurts fish, shrimp, anything, especially in transit. If I send something to somebody, you can't have that air bubble in there, because then the water just bangs around, and that's what kills the shrimp. That bag's got to be tight, no air pocket for that water to bounce around and slosh around. That's the abuse. That's what kills everything. You gotta get all that air out of there. I mean, now if you're buying, like pet stores, they buy large amounts and they come in with, medicine in the bags and stuff, and a lot of air. Well, that's different because they need a lot of air. But, like people that send, a couple guppies in a breather bag, like Chubby Guppy just sent me guppies, put 6 in a breather bag, 2 breather bags, and he tied them, no air bubbles, and they were the bigger bags, so 6 guppies, they showed up just wanting to go swimming in another pool, and they are so healthy. I put them in a bucket, and I took some tank water and put it in there. Then took a little more tank water and put it in there, and then I just scooped them out and boop, plopped them right in there, and good to go. I mean, healthy. Wanting to eat, like after I put them in there, I let them in there about a half hour, 40 minutes. Came over, and my other fish come over to the corner, and then they followed, and they've been eating every day. I feed that tank of guppies once a day, and I got all the shrimp in there and all the other stuff, and just once a day. Yeah, and they're really responsive. But tight bags, no sloshing, unless you're sending a lot of fish and you got to have the oxygen. But that's different. Like I said, that's like commercial, pet store stuff. But I mean, if you're still sending that way, that's the only way I do it, and have the bag straight up and down. But yeah, a bucket's fine. I just don't like to transport buckets, because they slosh a lot when you hit brakes and go and stop and go, and Yeah, there you go, Mike Green. Put them in some Tupperware and let her ride. Brian's from C922 Earth. Welcome all to the greatest show on earth. The guy that breeds and sells shrimp. The man with 2 shrimp, 1 cup. The one, the only D-Town shrimp and a quack. Oh, man. That's good. That'd take me a week to think up something like that. Roma Aquatics, head in the bag. Good night. Thank you for showing up, Roma Aquatics. Please come on back. We'll be here. We'll leave a light on for you. We will. Mike Green, not Roma. Oh, yeah, I have one big enough for that to do, too. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, Lisa, the bigger the better, and then just dump a bunch of her, her tank water in it. Fill that sucker up and click it up to where there's, because if them fish, I mean, the water will move, but it won't slosh and bang around. It'll just be nice and tight, less stress. Everything's great. Or a small cooler. Yup. Yeah, small coolers work, because they're pretty much, if you got a tight lid on it, the ones that you lock down like a thermos, or, what's the ones I got over there? I got some nice ones from work. Yeah, I think they're thermoses or whatever, but when you push the lids down, they lock down pretty good. They keep the cold in, so they'll keep water in. That's amazing. Gotta make some moves over here. My water will chip your tooth out on tap. Out the tap. Yeah, the only way I know to do that is an RO. Like I said, they last forever. You don't have to change the filters every week. So, do an RO and your life will change. I mean, for $100, Not saying $100 isn't a lot of money. It is, but for $100 you can get an RO machine and make your water as soft as can be. You know, so it works. It's really nice, and it for the $100. I mean, running that RO machine, I can do all this, and it's no different than me just running the tap water, because I run the tap water to do the RO. But that's what I'm saying. I have 7 buckets always full. So when I'm ready to do a water change, they're there. It's not like I have to sit around and wait an hour to run water, or I can only run, 10 gallons, and that's all I could do. I run a crap ton, and I put the buckets, stack them really nice. They're out of the way. They're in nobody's way. And then when I'm ready, I start cracking them buckets open, and then I'll go turn the RO machine on, so it's filling up as I'm doing tanks. And then, as the buckets, as a bunch of buckets are emptying, I'll go over there and start filling them up, click lids on them, put them all back. And then if I use them all, all the ones that I had full, okay. If not, then those go on the top. So, I rotate them as I go, but that's how I do it, and it makes it easy. It's like I'm just filling buckets up straight out of the ROs. Straight out of the sink. Yeah, it works really well. So for $100, I mean, it enables you to keep stuff that you couldn't before. And like I said, $100 isn't pocket change, but for $100, it's really changed my life. That's what I'm saying. I mean, if I was stuck with just Neos, I'd be happy, but it's because having Caradina makes it to where I don't want to mix my Neo Caradina. Because before I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna mix colors and see what I can make, and now with the Caradina, I don't. The colors are incredible. I don't want to mix anything, but I will mix stuff down, soon as projects. But I don't want to mix to, because I need to see more colors, because I have so many colors. It's really nice, and now I got more coming in. It takes care of all of my needs with that. But the RO is sweet. For $100, it'll change your life. It's really nice. Yes, ma'am. All right, everybody. It's 3 hours. We're gonna call it a night. We're gonna go up, take a shower, hang out with Munchkin, hang out with my beautiful wife. And again, I feel like I'm, old boy on the Tonight Show, and it's a great thing every night to say thank you so much for showing up. It's incredible. I had a blast. I have a blast every night. To sit here and talk to friends and for 3 hours. Usually I go 5, but it's 12 o'clock. I got on here late, so I don't want to go to 2 or 3. It's a weekday. So I want to say thanks to everybody. As always, y'all mean so much to me. Showing up here every night, listening to me, talking with me. It's really great. Thank you so much to my moderators, Fish Tropic, Monica. You guys did a great job, as always. As always. And Tokes Outdoors. I forgot, you kind of just flaked on me, unless you're there hiding. But, yeah, but I really appreciate everybody that showed up, and I appreciate everybody that didn't show up tonight. That's all part of the Detroit Shrimp family. Because I have over 300 subscribers, so that means I'm giving out 300 thanks to everyone that's subscribed. I hope to see you soon. I hope to see you tomorrow, the day after, or sometime really soon. So thank you so much, Mike Green, Lisa Perez, Monica, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a great night. And have a better tomorrow. So see you soon. See you tomorrow.